I need to keep leaving and coming back because I guess that's the key. They're like screaming for me. This is a good sign.
Oh, man, you got us such a nice piece of gold. We just watched him pull it out.
Dang it. I knew I was going to miss something. I'm come back over
Wow,
here.
still got in his hand, bro. Dude, a 2 gram nugget, man.
I'm thinking 2 grams. It
Wow.
could be a little better.
What? Wow, dude, right out of that crack right there.
Wow.
He showed me the signal first. My detector went off on it. Sounded just like iron, just like I said. And bam, it's a 2 gram nugget. Wow, my goodness. Oh, now you got a videotape.
Oh, man.
On this episode, we're back out at Petey's place. We're with Gary, aka Two Toes, and we're looking for those big nuggets. Class is now in session, and we're gonna soak up every bit of information we could get. Gary just found a nugget in the tailing pile.
Out of here now.
Our teacher starts pulling out nugget after nugget after nugget. He's even finding nuggets in our tailing piles.
It's a $100 nugget, easy. Holy smokes.
All right.
Good morning and welcome. We're back to the spot where the nuggets came from the goat. Two Toes. He's coming down the hill right now, making his way. We have JC with us today, and we have Bennett. We all have our detectors. We're gonna try to find some more nuggets. There's gotta be more around here.
Yeah, every
Hold him back. Made it across.
Woo, it's freezing. He told me the temperature.
I should have never looked at the thermometer on the truck though. It was 36 when I left the truck.
Oh, I didn't look at mine, yeah.
And me getting in the water that much tougher.
Oh, it was tough. I started locking up and almost feeling like I was going into shock or something halfway through it. Looks like no one's messed with it.
I think it's rained.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Where this drops off, problem is I gotta move all this. If this is wore off and there's no lip there, there's gonna be nothing there.
You see.
But if there's a lip there, or if this other side maintains, then there could be something down there. But I don't remember this. Did you guys put this there?
Yep, that's a security rock. Gary said he's turning his detector to full power today. That means he's gonna have some full pans of nuggets. I started off a little bit upriver from where those guys were digging. I had my eye on a patch of bedrock, so I had at it. Once I isolated all my targets, I threw everything in a pan and panned it down to see what heavies remained. So I got a couple of targets here. Here's one of my targets. Piece of lead. There's another target, another piece of lead, sinker. So the detector's working, obviously. Found the gold, found some targets. Gotta be more gold around here. Well, I moved up to this area where there's a lot more exposed bedrock. It's a little bit polished. It's not the best looking bedrock, but it's kind of getting a little salty, a little washboardy. It's starting to break away. Good spots for stuff to collect, so I figured why not detect it. The other good thing is my detector, this is what it's set up for. This setup right here should do well on the bedrock. So I'm going to try to keep it on bedrock. But I was digging the signal up here, and it was driving me crazy because it sounded so good, and there was nothing up here. There's just a little bit of a crack up in here, and I've been banging away at it. Finally it went away, and then I couldn't find it, and I was freaking out, and I was looking all over the place. I started coming down here, and I heard it down here, and I don't know if you'll be able to see where it is or not, but it's right there. That's a piece of gold. Looks like a pine needle. Little boomerang. The golden boomerang. And it just screams. And listen to this thing. That little tiny piece of gold, listen how loud. This thing's working pretty good. That's why I like this coil. I knew this coil would shine on stuff like this, and sure enough, let's hear it. Look, I could hear it at about 5 inches. I could hear it. And about 3, it just starts screaming. That's me. Awesome. Oh, that's okay. It's big enough I could see it. The boomerang. It's starting to warm up a little bit.
Oh, dude, you got us such a nice piece of gold. We just watched him pull it out.
Dang it! I knew I was gonna miss something. Come back over
He's
here.
still got it in his hand, bro.
Dude, a 2 gram nugget, man.
I'm thinking 2 grams. It
Wow.
could be a little better.
What? Wow, dude, right out of that crack right there.
Wow.
He showed me the signal first. My detector went off on it. Sounded just like iron, just like I said. And bam, it's a 2 gram nugget. My goodness. Oh, now you got a videotape.
Oh, man.
What else is in there?
Wow.
No more.
I'm gonna start digging here again. Holy smokes, dude, that's beautiful.
Good job, Gary.
That was it.
That's a dream nug, man. Shoot.
Good job, boss man.
Yeah, that's just goes to show you, don't use that damn discriminator thing on your detector.
Yeah.
And don't give up if you're finding fly poop.
I won't. Yeah.
Don't give up. That's what it showed me.
Wow, man, you killed it with that. That was beautiful. Holy smokes.
Jammed in there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's still rough looking too. Like
Dude,
it's
it's
plastered,
so
but you can
rough.
see how it was. You know what I mean? It's smushed, but you can see like it
Yeah.
had character. You know what I
Hear it,
mean?
Gary?
It had character.
Hear it?
Oh,
Drop it in there. Dude, that's a clanker. That is a rock. It's a $100 nugget, easy. Holy smokes.
all right.
Are you gonna clean it off?
That was,
All right, out of my
You gonna
hole,
clean it
Gary.
off in your
Thanks
mouth?
for finding that for me.
I'll do it if you don't.
It's clean
I'll
enough.
do it if you don't.
I'm gonna throw it in the bottle and find another one.
Yeah,
Yes,
there you go.
Yeah, now I don't know if I should come back over here and start moving some stuff around. And
You doing any good over there?
I found one nice picker with the detector, but it's a nice one. Kind of like a boomerang shaped one.
So right down in there, I'm getting the signal.
Oh boy.
My detector's just so iffy. Do you see how solid yours sounded compared to this?
Yeah, mine screamed on that thing.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's something down there.
That's pretty darn good.
Okay, I want to take my hole back now.
No!
Today's the day I need really big car.
We're comparing sounds on different detectors.
Ooh, that's probably me. There's a really deep double tone right here. Right here sounds great.
See, I need to keep leaving and coming back because I guess that's the key. They're like screaming for me. This is a good sign. We figured out the formula. I just have to leave.
You had to tell me, you know, that anytime you need help, you let me know, buddy. Anytime. See, I knew because I was only hearing it with the side of my coil.
Dude.
And
What
if it
the
was
hell,
down there, I'd
dude?
hear it. You know what I mean?
This is like
So I
Sally.
could
This is like a
tell
3-pointer.
That it was
3 grammer.
Where did it come from?
Came from right in there,
So
in that
I-
little hole right there.
You want me to
Right
recheck
below
it
the
for
other
ya?
one.
I'm gonna stick the Mine Lab back in there one more time.
See, I was picking it up here, but it was sounded deep.
Wow.
Man,
the
you're
more I
killing me, man.
Oh man.
This guy is killing me.
That's why I didn't leave, dude. That's why I didn't leave. I was like, I gotta stay here and just watch him work.
Good
I want to see what he
job,
does.
Gary.
Well, I'm going back down too then.
Yeah.
Well, that was a little one. Where's the big one?
Pull it out of there, I'll tell you.
Yeah, dude, watching that thing come out of the ground.
How about
was-
watch?
was
Here, it's
incredible,
right there.
Dude. It was incredible. I thought I saw. I'm telling you, I
did.
thought I saw a little piece in there.
You
dude.
saw a flash, man.
I saw the nug, dude.
You saw a flash.
And I was like, oh, there it is. And then it disappeared. And then he kept going and pulled it out again.
You want me to shove her back in the hole real quick?
That's a nice hole. Yeah, yeah. Check that hole. Don't check that thing.
I think that's the biggest one here yet.
Wow.
It's, you know, the other one you had's thicker in places, so
Yeah, just as
they're gonna
much
be
gold
really
as the last
close.
trip already, dude. 5 grams. You're about 5 grams already.
That thing looks like a glob of
Shit, that means I
solder
gotta keep
that's,
digging.
you know.
Here,
It does.
there's a faint noise right over here. It's faint.
All right.
You
Well,
got sound
I'm
in
gonna
there
keep
still,
punching
buddy.
in too.
You're just saying that, so I gotta keep digging.
No, dude. No.
What the hell? Pushing through this and bedrocking it. Wow. Hoping that I hit something like
See that
that.
hump, Gary? See this hump right here?
Yeah.
You need to get that out of there. Whatever that is needs to leave. Whatever, dude, there's something behind that or in it or under it or something.
Yeah.
There's something there. I'd kill
Well, see
it all.
this?
Kill it
I
all.
thought was bedrock, but it lines up with this.
Gold is where Gary fights. Well, I've exhausted myself. I shouldn't say myself. I've exhausted all this bedrock. I've detected pretty much all of this outcropping now. I think what happens a lot of these spots is they're in good spots and they just get accessible. Like right here, that's where that big piece came from. The boomerang piece. Probably had stuff piled up on top of it. And over the years things change a little bit. I'm sure that has a lot to do with some of the gold that we're finding too. Things become more accessible, therefore we could get to the gold. But I'm gonna go back over here. I'm curious as to what those guys are doing. It's a little bit past halfway through the day. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go see what these guys are up to.
Well, so I'm getting a lot of signals, but they sound
So I
like
must
Gary just found a nugget.
I gotta dig
in the
rest
tailing
of the
pile.
signals out of here now.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Go.
Here it
Leave it
is.
right there. Detect it right
yeah,
there.
put it in the ground. That'll.
All day, baby. What does it say?
Good sing, that's a really good signal.
So you need to slow down when you're doing
Yeah.
things. You need to just slow
Well, it was
down.
under
bro.
that rock.
Yeah,
rock
I
was sitting
yeah.
right
You can just
there.
slow down.
I dug it out of the bottom,
You
dude.
threw it up here for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sings pretty good. Damn.
Tailing pile gold.
Age
See it?
before beauty. Look
Jesus
at that.
Christ, I didn't.
Fucking knew you did. He's all, I heard a good signal in there. Where the is it?
It's so crazy.
Yeah, well, I had it, the first
Here,
one I
throw it
had,
on-
I
throw it
thought
in there
I
with you
had a
for me.
nugget, but then it was that piece of copper.
There's another one in there.
Yeah,
I'm
we gotta
getting a
go
lot of
through
little
that.
pieces of iron.
Is there more in there? Let me hear.
I just turned mine on. I might be killing you.
At this point in the day, we searched for about another hour in the tailing pile in the pits. We couldn't find any more nuggets, so JC and Gary headed upriver. Bennett and myself hung back, still searching in the pits, but when we finally gave up, I decided to go looking for Gary and JC. Well, it's getting late in the day. Making my way up to JC and Gary. Ugh. They took off upriver. I haven't been finding anything else, unfortunately. Find something? Where'd that come from?
Found it right there. right there.
I detected over that.
Dude,
Lead.
right here.
Found that one there, found lead right there.
I need a new detector, man. I'm just wasting my time. Yeah, I went over all that because I was way up in here. I remember all this stuff. I was up in there. I found some gold. The piece that I found was right over there. But I distinctively remember poking around over here. Anything jagged, especially, I was detecting.
And you didn't get the lead out of there?
I didn't even go over the little holes. I was, like I said, I was so stuck on all the jagged stuff that I could find. That's crazy.
Another piece of folded gold.
Yeah.
I didn't bring a bottle, so I just got it in my pocket.
That's awesome.
Got another signal in there.
Well, I scraped it out. There could very well be another piece in there. I thought I scraped it all out.
What does it look like?
Pretty solid.
Take that baby out.
I know, I didn't bring a scraper.
This will happen.
Thank you.
I never leave home without.
Hey man, now it's my turn to pull a nugget out of your hole you missed.
Not possible.
Yeah, I know.
Better not be possible.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I hear something in here.
Oh, that'd be a big get even.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty. I think we're calling it a day. I think that this is the exit. Seen a lot of gold today. A lot of big gold today. A lot of neat situations.
A lot of gold. A lot of gold. Thrown away gold. Rubbish gold. All kinds of gold today.
Tailing pile gold. Boomerang gold. We've seen the massive nuggets.
We have seen a lot today.
Lucy and Sally. The twins.
Wow.
Oh man, a lot of gold. It has been a heck of a day. I'm exhausted, as you can tell. I was out yesterday. Today's been a long day. Yesterday was a long day. But we all found some gold. Pretty much all found some gold. Bennett's still trying to find a little bit of gold. But when you find a little bit of gold here, usually it's something awesome. It's not just a little bit. It's a lot of bit. We have to do that amazing river crossing.
Oh,
I'm gonna try to film that.
It's gonna be warm.
Somehow I'm gonna try to film that because yeah, it's super sketchy and cold as heck. What happened, JC?
I found this gold nugget, threw it out of the hole, and Two Toes re-found it with his detector. And he laughed so hard he gave it to me laughing, and he got kicks out of that. Oh man. I've never found a piece of gold that big, and if I've dug it out, I must have thrown it out too again, so. It sure is beautiful. A lot of character. You're right, Tim. You were right, there's nuggets on the claim, and I got my first nugget from Petey's place, man. You called it, bro, you called it. Tough.
Now that's one heck of a story to have for your very first nugget find.
And I got my mining stick here.
Oh boy. We all made it back across the river without any incident. Look at Gary's gold. That is disgusting. Days like today don't come very often, and we're extremely grateful for them when they do. Here's the piece of gold that I found that day. My 1/4 gram golden boomerang. I hope you enjoyed this golden adventure as much as we did. If you did, please check out more of my videos. Also, definitely consider subscribing if you're into gold prospecting and/or outdoor adventures. Also, hit the notification bell so you're alerted when we have new content. Keep an eye out for the next video. It's going to be a good one. We head deep into the mountains on an off-road excursion. Once again, thanks to everybody for watching, and I wish you all heavy pans.